In accordance with the Texas Open Meeting Acts, I hereby convene this meeting of the Board of Directors of the LCRA Transmission Services Corporation. Today is Wednesday, November 12th, 2025, and the time is 1:17. A quorum is present, and the General Counsel will record each director who is in attendance. Do we have any guests here today? Nobody? Nobody likes us or what?
They do like us, that's what they're.
Oh, okay.
They just don't like you.
Is that what it is? You ought to take that up to the governor.
I'm gonna take that too, Joe.
If you'd like to comment on anything, they're not here, so we're not making any. So we're gonna move over, excuse me. Okay, so we have Chief Operating Officer, Mr. Chris Kellner. How you doing, sir?
Yes, sir. Doing great. Good afternoon, Chair Cooper and members of the board. Each year, Transmission recognizes employees for their outstanding commitment to constant and never-ending improvement in the areas of safety, reliability, and efficiency through our continuous process improvement program. This initiative taps into the creative energies of transmission team members, which can lead to enhancing processes, improving our safety posture, and refining how we do business for the better. The goal of the program is to promote worker involvement in departmental process improvements, using a common framework that recognizes individual and team contributions. Employees submit recommendations to improve processes, identify new work methods, streamline jobs, and in general, improve how transmission operates in the areas of safety, reliability, and efficiency. In fiscal year 2025, which wrapped up in late June, there were 131 participants and 50 continuous process improvements submitted and approved in the categories of safety, reliability, and efficiency. To showcase our commitment to these improvements, I'd like to share a few of the fantastic proposals developed by our employees. In the safety category, we recognize 3 employees from the transmission field services and control and electrical departments for their creation of a portable control house skid hauler. The new design will hold the frame of the skid in a vertical position with a slight angle to keep the frame within the sides of the trailer, eliminating the need for a wide load permit and making it easier to transport on roadways. It's a simple reconfiguration with a big return. In the efficiency category, we recognize 4 employees from transmission asset optimization and transmission operational intelligence for implementing the transmission asset validation application. The previous format required users to manually input substation asset information into Maximo, which is our asset management software platform, which was not so convenient for field crews. Our TOI group developed a mobile app that allows for more efficient input of asset information and editing. Users also can upload pictures and provide critical real-time information to the Maximo data team. In the reliability category, we recognize 3 employees from engineering services and control center operations for making improvements to the energy management system alarm schema, the EMS system. We've been working on improvements to the EMS system for some time. Over the past 2.5 years, the team reconfigured alarm settings, which created new priority parameters and cut alarm notifications in half, which allows operators to spend more time in other areas. This improvement resulted in fewer distractions for operators, an easier process to change alarm priorities, and a reduction in validation times from weeks to hours. These are just 3 of the 50 improvements submitted and recognized during fiscal year 2025. I greatly appreciate these employees for coming up with innovative ideas to improve the way we do things. Anyone who is involved in the improvements I've mentioned, or any of the improvements submitted or watching online, please stand so we can recognize you. I know we've got some in the back here. As you can see, the continuous process improvement program greatly benefits transmission. We like to say that people who do the work have the answers, and that's absolutely true. Chair Cooper and members of the board, unless you have any questions, that concludes my remarks.
Questions? Thank you very much for your service, everyone. Thank you. Okay, moving on to item 2. Thank you, Chris. Item 2, we have one consent agenda item, minutes.
I make a motion to approve.
All right, we have a motion. Second. Further discussion, corrections, additions to the minutes? All in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, motion passes. Okay, now we'll move on to our action items. If you look at Item 3, capital improvement projects. Josh Cole. Hey, Josh, how are you today?
Afternoon, Chair Cooper, members of the board. I'm well. How about yourself? I've got the big water bottle, so you know I've got more than a handful of projects for your consideration today. I've got agenda item number 3, capital improvement projects approval. Should start on page 10 of your LCRA TSC board packet. Just as a reminder, we've got 9 projects today for your consideration, 5 service reliability and 4 system capacity. Just as a reminder, when this board approves our annual plan generally in the May timeframe, we bring individual projects to you for your consideration once we've finalized the scope, the design, and refined the cost estimates. And then once we complete those projects, we will put them before the Public Utility Commission of Texas for their consideration to receive cost recovery. I'll walk through each of the projects. Please stop me as I go if you've got questions. First off, we've got the Big Hill to Twin Buttes transmission line overhaul project. This project will perform work on the 37.9-mile, 345 kilovolt line between the Big Hill and Twin Buttes substations in Tom Green and Schleicher counties. And this line runs generally north-south, starting sort of west of San Angelo and south, slightly southeast. The scope will involve replacing the static peaks and bolts, installing a second optical ground wire, or OPGW, or fiber on that line, and will also involve installing related equipment at each of those 2 substations. And this necessary work will help improve the reliability of this line. The recommended completion date is December 31st of 2026, with an estimated cost of $12.8 million. Second, we have the Blewett Circuit Breaker Addition, and this will install 3 circuit breakers at the Blewett substation in Uvalde County, just west of Uvalde, south of Highway 90. This will install the necessary switches and other supporting equipment as well. This will improve the reliability of that substation and service there, as well as provide operational flexibility. The recommended completion date is May the 15th, 2026, and the estimated cost is $7 million. Number 3, Colton to Elroy transmission line overhaul. This project will overhaul the 3.3-mile, 138 kilovolt line between the Colton and Elroy substations in Travis County. This runs west to east, starting a little south of Austin-Bergstrom Airport, and then heading out east across I-130 and the north part of the Circuit of America's racetrack. The scope includes replacing the structures, the conductor, and installing optical ground wire, OPGW again. It will also involve replacing the related equipment at each of the 2 substations. And just for some context, the current conductor there was installed in the 1960s. So this is 60-plus-year-old conductor that we'll be replacing there. Recommended completion date is May 15th of 2026, an estimated cost of $16.6 million. Number 4, Lockhart to Mendoza Easement Enhancement System Upgrade Project. This will acquire new transmission line easements along an existing 9.3-mile, 138 kilovolt line in Caldwell County. Could touch up to 47 parcels of land out there. This line is sort of north to south, east of 130, the Lockhart substation located in Lockhart being the south end of that line. And this project will allow our real estate team to get out there and acquire the necessary real estate rights for a project to overhaul this line that we anticipate that we'll bring to you for your consideration and would anticipate finishing in 2028. Recommended completion date for this project is December 31st, 2026, an estimated cost of $2 million. Protective relaying FY 2025 system upgrade. This will upgrade protective relaying equipment at 15 substations spread across multiple counties within our service territory. This will upgrade the breaker failure panels and other equipment, as well as removing any obsolete equipment. And as this name suggests, this is one of the projects where we're constantly assessing the needs of our system on an annual cadence, and we'll package together multiple sites to be more efficient and effective in what we do as part of the care and feeding of the system, if you will. The recommended project completion date is May 15th of 2027, with an estimated cost of $6.5 million. Georgetown South Power Transformer Addition. This will install a second power transformer at the Georgetown South substation in Williamson County, which, not surprisingly, is south part of Georgetown, just east of I-35. This will install the power transformer, the necessary switches, the meters, and other equipment, really being driven by forecasted load growth within the city of Georgetown, particularly on their southern end, primarily residential and commercial load growth there. And this will allow this substation to have additional capacity and meet that growing need. The recommended project completion date is May 15th of 2026 with an estimated cost of $6.4 million. Number 7 on my list is the Glasscock Power Transformer upgrade. This will upgrade the existing power transformer at the Glasscock substation in Williamson County. This is sort of along Highway 195, I think northeast of Sun City, so similar part of the world. It will roughly double the capacity of the power transformer that it's going to replace. So we're going to take out the existing one and put in a new, bigger one. We'll also put in the necessary switches, meters, and other equipment. And again, being driven by forecasted load increases in that part of our service territory. And this will expand the service capacity of that substation and allow it to meet those needs. Completion date is expected to be May 15th of 2026, and the estimated cost, $7.6 million. Next up is the Hornsby Load Power Transformer addition. This will add a power transformer at the Hornsby substation in Travis County. This will be the 6th power transformer at that site. Of course, serves the Tesla campus out southeast of town. This will involve installing that power transformer, the necessary switches, circuit breakers, and other associated equipment. The expected completion date is December 31st of 2026 with an estimated cost of $24.7 million. And finally, I've got the Jack Furman Power Transformer addition. This project will provide a point of interconnection for the Kerrville Public Utility Board at the Jack Furman substation in Kerr County, sort of on the northwest side of Kerrville, just north of Highway 27 out there. This will support K-Pub actually installing a new power transformer. So they're going to install and own that power transformer. And we've got some necessary work to do in the substation to make sure they can interconnect to the system. Install some necessary switches, meters, and other equipment. Recommended project completion date for this one is June 15th of 2026 with an estimated cost of $2.9 million.
Questions, comments, concerns?
A lot of gazuntas.
Huh?
A lot of gazuntas.
Presentos? Yeah, well, I mean, not really. I mean, this is too low for Bobby. I mean, somebody like Director Ford would be a good, he would cut his teeth on. It's a little under 100 million, be something to.
It's a little bit less.
Yeah. You want to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve.
A second.
Further discussions, comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion passes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Great presentation. Okay, moving along. We're on item 4, acquisition of interest in real property, use of eminent domain in Bastrop County. Mr. Summerall, how are you today, sir?
Excellent. Good afternoon, Chair Cooper and board members. The real estate agenda item before you is a request for the authorization for the use of the power of eminent domain in Bastrop County in support of the Elgin to Elgin Tap transmission line overhaul project. This project will provide for the continued reliable transmission of electric energy on the Elgin to Elgin Tap T728 transmission line. The request before you includes one easement amendment required for the project. The current easements on this project date back to 1975, and we are amending the existing corridor for structure type and number of structure limitations in the current easement. Initial offers have been made to all landowners based on a third-party appraisal of the land rights needed, and we have been working diligently to negotiate with this landowner. We seek board authorization only to proceed with condemnation if an agreement cannot be reached. Staff recommends approval of this item, and I'm happy to answer any questions.
Questions? Bobby, you have any questions?
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Those opposed, motion passes. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Bobby said he was good with it.
Uh-huh.
Bobby said he
Bobby's
was
good
good
with
with
it?
it.
Okay, well, I'll make sure Bobby's okay. We do need,
We have a need for
okay.
executive session.
Okay, at this time, staff and guests may be excused while we go into the LCRA TSC executive session. We will now go into executive session of the LCRA TSC Board of Directors pursuant to section 551.071, 551.072, 551.074, 551.076, 551.086, 551.089, and 418.183F of the Texas Government Code. Today is Wednesday, November 12th, and the time is 1:32. We have concluded the executive session of the LCRA TSC Board of Directors, now return to open session. Today's date is Wednesday, November 12th, 2025, and the time is 1:57. Is there anything else to come before this board today? If not, this hearing is adjourned at 1:57.